One of the most common teachings you'll hear when people enter New Age spirituality or other forms of counterfeit spirituality is the idea of ascending into your divinity. In many spiritual communities connected to mysticism, esotericism, or occult practices, people are taught that their goal is to awaken their godhood, to realize that they themselves are a god or a goddess. This teaching is often presented as enlightenment, empowerment, or spiritual evolution. But we have to ask a very important question. Where did that doctrine come from? Because the Bible actually shows us the origin of that idea. The desire to elevate oneself to the level of God is the exact reason Lucifer was cast out of heaven. In Isaiah 14, verses 13 and 14, Lucifer said, "I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will make myself like the Most High." That is the same message you hear in many spiritual systems today. You can become a god. You can awaken your divinity. You can ascend into godhood. That is not a new teaching. It is the same doctrine that led Lucifer's fall. And it is also the same deception introduced to humanity in the Garden of Eden. In Genesis 3, verse 5, the serpent told Eve, "You will be like God." From the very beginning, the strategy has been the same. Convince human beings that they can become like God. But here is the question we should all consider. If Lucifer was cast out of heaven because he attempted to exalt himself above God, what do we think will happen to us if we attempt to place ourselves in the position of God? That should be a serious warning. Now, some people try to use the scripture where Jesus said, "Ye are gods," but that passage is often misunderstood. Jesus was quoting Psalm 82, which referred to human judges who represented God's authority on earth. They were called gods in the sense that they were rulers acting under God's authority, not because they were divine. Jesus referenced that scripture to defend his claim to be the Son of God, not to teach that humans are gods. The Bible never teaches people to become gods. In fact, Isaiah 45:5 says, "I am the Lord and there is no other. Apart from me, there is no God." There is only one God. So when a belief system tells people they can ascend into divinity, it is repeating the same doctrine that originated with Satan. Because deception rarely presents itself as rebellion. It usually disguises itself as enlightenment. But anything that teaches you to exalt yourself into the position of God is simply repeating the oldest lie ever told. Visit overthrowingaltars.com for the prayer library and resources, because altars are overthrown when truth is revealed.